Can you hear me now? Okay, it looks like we're back over here. Sorry about that, fellow insomniacs. It looks like my internet burped. So now I'm waiting to reconnect with Sun and get back into the game. Doesn't seem like Sun's paying attention, though. Do to do to do 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 to do to do 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 to do to do 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 to do to do to do 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 to do to do 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 Hello? Hello, Sun.
Okay, Insomniac, hang on a second. Yeah, sorry about that. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So,
Excellent.
Dr. Dude just got Dark Souls 3 no hit any percent on a saxophone. First, world's first. And I'm just hanging out over there for a moment, helping him celebrate a little bit. And sharing his stream with my channel. So if you want to see the amazingness that this is, take a quick look.
Oh,
This is what he does.
okay.
Oh, it's chonking. Oh, shit. That's no good. Holy crap. I might not be able to stream this. It's just, it's choking. Apart from being the last boss in the run, this is the highlight of the run.
Okay.
He's got songs for every boss. Crazy stuff. Sorry for the break in the whatever. It was a coincidence that your net connection crashed as he was getting the run. So when I checked Discord, I saw there was a couple of notifications on there. So I checked and saw, oh, he's on the last thing. Oh, shit, and I just missed it, but whatever.
Yeah, I can only assume that my internet had a fart.
What's hiding here?
Jesus. Okay. Oh my god. Very epic. All right.
Can't slow down.
All right. They really are. They really are looking up for him. I'm super happy, super proud of him. All right. That's where I'm going to leave that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. And that's where to leave that. Holy shit. All right. I am back. Error, connection to the server is timed out. Yes, I know it did. Back to multiplayer. Friends, refresh. No lobbies found. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, my God.
Let's get on with it.
What to do?
He was stuck in PB1 hell for only about a week and a half. Not even that. All right, where are we at?
Well, at the moment, waiting for you to load back in.
Okay. Friends, refresh. No lobbies found. Weird.
All right.
Multiplayer. Also, I need to go back over here to this. And go back to this and use this window.
Well.
Fucking Christ. There we go. Shared chat should be started. No? Connection failed. Great.
Oh, joy.
Reload. Reloading guest star. All right, there we go. Connect.
Okay, I sent you an invite, so hopefully...
Yep, and I hit connect.
There we
Three of
go.
those. There we go. Cool. Shared chat is not working. Again.
Here, let me...
Resend. Redo. Oh, I've got ads. It's not a big deal. Hang on. Shared chat is on. Yes, good. That's working
Alright,
now.
good. I was going to say, on my window,
Huzzah!
it says it's working. Okay. Awesome.
Yes, it's working fine now. Group
All
back
right,
up.
and you're loaded in. I looted pretty much everyone. Unsurprisingly, most of what they had around here were knoll ears. The dead caravan agent, though, had a scimitar called Speedy Reply, which I sent to Astarion
Awesome.
in case he wants to use it.
I believe he would like
so
that.
this is part of the reason why I was saying that we might not necessarily have wanted to use Lae'zel's rage early in the earlier fight. Is if we want to talk to the Flint over here and possibly end up in a fight with it, since there's a gap between the two fights, you lose rage. But also, at least in theory, we could just come over here and talk to these idiots.
Rugen. Yeah, let's talk to the idiots. First off, though. Get rid of some of the stupid fire.
Given their, oh, that reminds me.
He was still held? Oh, he was knocked out. I see.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he was knocked out. You might want to check and see if you have that passive.
He was
on.
knocked out? No, he was knocked out because of an attack that Will did? No. Something that Lae'zel did? What did she do? Oh, yeah, no, Will. Will did Flourish. Threw the enemy off balance, but that knocked him out instead of killing him for some reason.
Well, he's dead now.
The passive was not on. Yeah, he's dead now.
What's that?
Time to talk to
Here's help.
Rugen.
Get to the fight quickly.
Yeah.
Is he bugged? Hit him again. Talk to him again.
Very well. If you're here to help, get to the fight quickly.
Brother.
Because the knoll the Flint is hostile to them.
Oh, true. Okay.
The knoll is not hostile to us, but it is hostile to them.
Okay, so do you want to should we merc the knoll? Sorry. There, now I'm visible again. Oh, we can coordinate. Oh, Astarion is up. Let's do this.
And since none of us are especially close, if you want to start with either lightning or ice.
Oh yeah, could do. Oh, he's wet. You threw water. Okay.
Yes, that's what started the fight.
Astarion is. Okay, I see what you mean. Yes, arrow and ice. Can he do that with a? He can't use Dread Ambusher and a special arrow at the same time, can he?
No, but he's gonna get it. He gets his regular attack and the Dread Ambusher attack. So I would start with the. Well,
that missed. And that was with. Okay, well here. I'm sorry.
I mean, these things happen sometimes.
He ran away, then came back to get it. On my screen, he ran away, then went back to get hit, and then ran away again. Oh, gods. Thanks, net lag. End turn. Its turn. Going for Asterion, of course. Oh, if you wouldn't mind. How many ones are we going to roll today, folks? Too heavy to shove. Actually, Shadowheart is next. What am I doing?
Allow me to demonstrate.
Talk us through what you're doing.
All right. Burb is going to come over and attempt. Yeah, well.
Oh, God.
Swords meet sorcery.
And then Gale. Ray of Frost. Or...
Yeah.
Okay. End turns?
Yeah. Well, for all of that.
Yeah. Karlak.
Karlak, come over here.
Oh. Considering our rolls, that was dicey.
Ha ha.
No pun intended.
What? Oh, no action.
No,
Good
yeah.
grief.
You know what?
So much for peace.
Okay. This is good.
Thought processes.
So I was thinking about having Xyler cast Hold Person on the Flynn, but it's only got a 40% chance of working, so I don't know if it's worth doing.
Okay. That's fair.
But you know what? We're gonna end up having to take a long rest anyway if we want to get our reward. So why the hell not?
Okay. How long do you want to go tonight, by the way?
I don't know, like 11:30 or midnight, something like that.
Okay. Could we take a break after we're done with this little bit then? I need a bio break and I have to return a phone call quick.
Okay.
Okay. So now it's my turn. Or Shimona's turn. She's much too close for all of these things. Except Bone Chill? No. Shocking Grasp. Shocking Grasp, 50% chance. Jesus, that's so awful. Provokes
Yeah, but the thing
spell.
is...
Careful spell. Yeah.
And now you can move away because it can't take reactions because it's shocked.
Good point.
Well, speaking of which, I'm going to...
And ending turn.
I'm going to
Do you
have
want to get in on
Burb
this?
fly away.
I'm going to have Shovel try and hit it.
Okay.
Nice crit!
I would not
more
leave
damage
Shovel
than
in
my
melee with
Shocking
that thing,
Grasp
though.
did.
I would run away.
Oh, yeah, no. Shovel is getting the fuck away. Shovel can be, yeah. Yikes. It's fucking hilarious. End turn. Lae'zel, would you please? We're gonna have another round of this, though. She doesn't need a long rest now. Good lord. Yes.
It's bloodied and unhappy about it.
Yep.
It's still shocked, so if you want to move Astarion away so that he can shoot from a distance, you can.
Okay. It'd be with a normal arrow. Is that a better thing to do than hitting him with both other weapons? Because I'm thinking maybe ensnaring strike to keep it that way. Will that remove shock though? Is the question.
It won't remove shock. I will point out that so Astarion is currently enjoying a +7 to hit with the bow versus a +6 and a +5 with melee attacks.
Hang on. Let me go. I can't go back to Shimona. Shimona. All right. 60% chance to hit. Okay, that's fair. Let me try an ensnaring strike, which is the same damage. Nice miss. Back in. And back out. Out. Fire. In. Hit. Back out. Silly. Oh my god. Shocking grasp no longer. Opportunity attack. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Let's play how many opportunity attacks are you gonna take?
Oh no, I'm paralyzed. Whatever will I do? I'm not paralyzed anymore. Astarion did not get a turn. Why?
Astarion did get a
I
turn.
did not mean to end Will's turn. I did not mean to end Will's turn. Let me undo that. Shadowheart, what you got? 5? Not bad, not bad. 30 left to go.
A tale for the ages.
Gale, what you got in the tank?
Well,
Talk us
so
through it. Yeah. Narration is hard, isn't it?
yeah, so I'm gonna have the bird fly over and once again attempt to blind the Flind. Nope. Okay.
Miss.
Well,
Okay,
Fools these
bird.
mortals be.
and then Gale is going to once again do. Actually, you know what? We're doing a long rest. So, chromatic orb. On the one hand, didn't do damage. On the other hand,
A
knocked
miss
the creature
and knocked down.
prone.
Interesting.
So, and because of that,
break
bird's
up
gonna
again.
fly the hell away.
Dude. Yeah. Should do.
No word.
And then Karlak
All right.
is... Karlak,
Black.
come over here. Yes, we're gonna Divine Smite.
Oh, God! 1 hit left, if you wouldn't mind.
You know what?
Do the honors, sir.
That symbol in the blood.
Attitude?
By
It gave us
God.
negative attitude after it was dead?
sweet
That's
sight.
hilarious.
Whatever.
Are any of my
Hey,
crew still alive out there?
That's a Gollum energy. We hate you forever.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a
So
grim. You
asking
could say Z-
asking if there's
true.
any other crew is alive.
cargo because
Okay.
we. True, isn't it?
Yeah. All dead. Zara sent me to secure the cargo.
Black Hand be thanked. I didn't think anyone would find us. We'll take the chest back to the hideout. I owe you a drink. Lots of drinks.
Which is funny because when we get back to the hideout, he basically tells us, "Oh, I hope you got rewarded."
Most of
Oh, interesting.
Oh no, are we disconnected again?
Can you not? Can you hear me? Hello?
Huh?
Hello?
And now I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay. Could you always hear me just fine, or was I roboting it as far as you're concerned too?
No, I can hear you fine. Apparently my internet is having
Okay.
a issue or 5 this evening.
It's having a moment. Yeah. Let me guess. Spectrum?
No. Not...
Xfinity?
There was a point where I was on Spectrum. I'm not
Not as good-
anymore,
not
and,
as good as
that
that.
story is way too long to go into.
Yeah, no. There's no need. Everyone who has anything, knowing anybody who's had Spectrum already knows it.
Well, I was to say, actually, that has very little to do with their internet service
All right.
and everything to do with their phone service. So,
Ah, yeah.
I could hit friends here, but since
What
I feel like
bonus?
we're going to want to stick around and loot, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, let's not hit friends. I keep forgetting we're on attack. Go. Roll 'em. No
Oh, yeah.
problem. Rolled an
Of
8.
course. I was just about to suggest the same thing.
No, you weren't.
Find him as shipment. Ruin thanked us for saving him. We should return to Zaras for payment. Okay. So that needs a long rest. Excuse me. Jesus.
Well, so
Well, lad. It's
While
an
we
all
can't
day after all.
just grab stuff around
The
in
rest of our
here.
crew's half digested.
Or-
and you're
Oh,
still
hang on
alive.
1 second. Noel's knocked out, not dead.
Oh, right. Well, finish that.
Done. Oh, look. A tadpole. I'll send that to you if you're going to use them. And a cursed flail. Too bad we didn't get this before feeding something else to Gale.
Still,
Gale
we
can
can
eat
send
this,
that to
and
Gale
it is
because if
actually
you
cursed.
read the description, if there is a magical artifact that we could do without, it's definitely that one.
Oh, he can't. He doesn't eat them anymore.
Oh, really?
Does he? Or does he? Oh, no, he has one more to eat. I think.
I think we're on our third.
No,
so...
no, he... Yeah, no, he's done. He won't eat anymore.
Okay.
And
Well,
I
then why
know
do
that,
people
that
say
he'll eat this
that
one,
he's-
and the fact that it's not saying he will is the important part. I'll just
Then
send
that
it
makes
to Cam.
me wonder why people comment that
I'll pick it up.
he's too
afterwards.
expensive. His habit is too expensive because, like, we fed him some
Do you want the-
magical items we've got no use for anyway.
Yeah. Do you want the tadpole?
Oh, sure.
I'll send it to you. Boom. The rest is just bones and shit. All right. Oh, I'm invisible again. God damn it.
I'm fine. And so's the chest, more importantly.
Speak.
Leave. Cool. Huzzah! Where did you go?
In the cave to look around and loot some shit.
Oh, got it. You're looting. Looting about. I'm gonna go loot the other end. I'll loot this way. Oh, right, I have to jump.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Ooh, fire wiring barrels.
The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive.
Lazelle, would you mind picking that up? Oh, she can't pick it up. I can't pick it up. Will, would you mind picking that up? Thank you. Tharian, can you pick one up? Nope, you can't. Okay, we're full up.
Can't keep me out.
Nothing in there.
How you holding up, Ruben? I'm fine. And so's the chest, more importantly.
Proceed. Just leave.
Yeah, you're breaking up a bit.
Back off.
Well, lad, it's our lucky day after all.
Step.
I don't feel lucky. The rest of our crew's half digested.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Still alive. That's lucky.
Hello?
Trap. So much for a warm welcome.
Okay.
Can you hear me, son?
I'm breaking up.
Yeah.
Cool. Shall we? I hear you. I can hear you beginning to ask.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Mostly. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Send those there. Send that to Gale.
Dude.
Take that.
How you holding up, Ruben? I'm fine. And so...
Damn it.
Roll the... I'm gonna use an inspo because I don't have another trap disarm kit for some reason on Astarion. Continue. Rock steady.
We literally gained an inspiration.
Funny. Yep. I used one. We gained one. I did not click on Will. God. The input delays that
survive
we're
the
getting
bandits rolling
tonight
boulder
are
trap.
insane.
Which is funny because I got inspiration for
Yep,
that, despite the
that's
fact
what that was
being,
for.
despite being nowhere near it.
Yep, because we're all just in the same party. Actually, Lazelle, much better.
Digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
And we're out. Cool. How's the internet connection?
Seems to be doing okay. Alright.
Okay. I'm just uncovering the map.
Actually, you know what? I have an easy answer for how to deal with this particular problem. I got to a location I could jump into but not out of, so I just fast travel to the Zentarum Basin.
Aha! Cool. Yep. Easy fix. I'm just uncovering the map for us over here.
Well, I was going to say, be careful, because there's a whole other null
Picking
fight
up
over
some-
there that we bypassed.
I know, I'm being careful. I'm going only where we've already been. Hang on, wait a second. We didn't really... Oh, there is one small one, isn't there? Yeah. I mean, I could take it on if you want. It shouldn't be too bad. Nah, I'll wait. Heading to Zentarum Outpost with you. Time's it? Almost 10? Okay.
Yeah.
It's almost 11 for you.
That is correct.
And so the times you gave for when you wanted to go till were 11 your time?
That is correct. Or 11:30, 12.
Okay, so we're almost done anyway.
So
Okay.
about half an hour to an hour. Depends.
All right. Now might be a good time for a quick break, though. Would it be?
Well, so we're gonna go to camp
Okay.
and see if there's any
Long
conversations
rest.
that need to be had.
Okay.
My God, what is up with the
I don't
camera?
see any with my crew.
Another step forward.
I'm gonna talk to Astarion. See what's up. Nope, nothing. There's Karlak. I can't talk to her. Here's Will. Tell me, Will, how'd you become the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, "One does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call." After my exile, I was hunting near the Cloakwood. I heard a child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
Whatever became of the boy, I wonder.
I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
Are we not?
Is that how you lost your eye in the goblin battle?
It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Lean in, examine the eye more closely.
Tiny grooves spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone used to confer with distant contacts.
Isn't your eye a sending stone?
Sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
His breathing quickens. His jaw tenses. Will is keeping something from you.
All right, then. Let's change the subject.
Gladly. What else is on your mind?
Leave. Didn't mean to give you the full third degree.
Soldier.
All right, we got a
Oh,
lot.
God.
So why don't you go ahead and take that bio break, and I will talk to Karlak for like the
Yep.
next 10 minutes.
Exactly my thing. Exactly my thinking. I will be back here in 2 minutes and 2 seconds. BRB.
All right. How'd you end up with such a contraption in your chest?
The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Go on then. Tell them.
I'll mete out the best ones bit by bit, so you always have a reason to keep me around. Clever, right?
In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
If I'm not mistaken, I got even more things to talk
Soldier?
to her about. Sounds like all we need to do to fix your engine is find some infernal iron, which we already
Let's
have.
hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
What does that infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
You must be pent up.
I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today. Copper for your thoughts.
Let's see here. What do you know about the city of El Turel falling into Avernus?
Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devil slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elturans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad.
This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
I'd be in the middle of another adventure, blessedly free of any tadpole.
I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of troubles to throw ourselves at.
I mean, kind of all of that if I'm just going to happen to us, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see now. And this camera is being funky. Will, Gale.
What's on your mind?
I was wondering about that mighty lord you told me about in your story.
Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistril, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistril sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistril, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
So, at that moment in time, all magic was gone?
For a spell, Mistril was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
If you ever feel the Netherese magic overtaking you, what will you do?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
All right.
May the darkness protect you.
All right, we're going to call that good for now. All right, we're going to hit long rest.
All right, I am back. Hello and huzzah.
I had a bunch of conversations, and now I am angling us for that long rest.
All right. End the day. Oh. It is time.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Coming. That's what he said.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Oh, it's me talking. Interesting. Well, just
Yes, 'cause
who
Will's
the
in your
nine
party.
hells are you? Oh, right. Okay.
And
I'm
also,
not gonna do two because
I
Yeah?
have to say, looking at my screen version of this conversation and looking at your stream version of the conversation, let's just say there's a noticeable difference.
Yep. Just between the
Will,
nine hells.
you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret. Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron. The
I should say
fount
there's
of his
definitely
power.
a market difference.
My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
Honestly, it kind of makes sense for Mizora, though.
We had
I'm being
a deal,
honest.
Will.
If it was
But
just
Carlack's
Mizora,
still
that would be
breathing.
one thing, but we
I've
both know
taken
it's
more
not.
pleasant shits than you.
Yeah, I
Zora.
know.
And
It's
at least those can be buried after.
if I really felt like messing
That's
around
no
with it
kind
too
of
much
talk
more,
for a
I could go in
lady.
and turn it off for certain.
By the way,
Don't worry about it.
Like,
I'm mostly
Yeah,
just
no,
messing
no.
with you.
okay.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
You better not lay a damn finger on Karlach.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
And because I don't have Karlach, I didn't get approval from her on that.
Will burns in the fires of
You may not
Avernus.
have gotten the
The lightning storms
notification.
of Dis strike his flesh. His
True.
soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Damn.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Well, now I've got to talk to Will.
So, I will note, just in passing,
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it.
Sorry,
What's
I
that you
had
say?
already
Fighting
clicked.
devils and
a
demons, she
deal
said.
with the devil went
Traitors and
bad? I'm
hypocrites,
shocked.
heartless evils of all sorts, but not,
Yeah.
not Zariel's victims. Not innocent
Traitors, hypocrites, he
tieflings.
says.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
Lady Frontier has some explaining to do. What did you expect? She's the devil. Hardly a paragon of honesty. You're lucky she didn't take your soul when she came.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to character select, and I'm going to go to Astarion, and I'm going to hit tab, and then we're going to take a gander at what it says on Will's underwear. Long may these gird the blade of frontiers.
Also, the thing I was going to say is part of the way that you know
Every thrust of my blade. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Go ahead.
No, part of the way that you know that Mizora is full of crap about this being irreversible. If you look at Will, he still comes up as creature type humanoid, not creature type devil.
Ah, good point.
It could still be affected by a hold person spell. If he were truly transformed into a devil, it would require hold monster.
Monster. Yep. Very good point.
I really like this one.
Did you involved with?
But also, don't forget to narrate whichever one you decide to go with.
Thank you.
You keep getting on me about that.
Yeah, no, that's good. I appreciate the reminder as well. But I promise you, every thrust of the blade and every time I spark was for the good of the coast. I'm thinking 4. How in the hells did you get involved with Mizora?
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Sacrifice. He's got a Will's voice actor, Theo Solomon, has a fairly unique speech pattern that makes it easy to recognize his work in the other characters in the game that he's voiced. Kind of cool. All right.
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there?
In this group, definitely not.
Yeah. All right, who's next? Let me see about... Oh, Karlak wants to say something, but I can't talk to her, so I'm going to move over here while you are getting... Oh, no. Astarion wants to say. I'll out to Astarion.
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that delicious moment we shared the other night.
Bruh. The moment when you bit me?
The very same. I've had this condition for 2 centuries, but truth be told, you were my first.
Oh my.
Oh?
In all these years, I've only ever fed on beasts. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste.
I promise you, Star, you come anywhere near my character's neck, and I'm going to take your head off with a giant axe on my back.
You're looking at other necks? I'm hurt. Hurt them and I'll kill you, no hesitation. They might not be as open to the idea as I was. I could play with him a little bit. You're looking at other necks. I'm hurt. I don't think he'll take that as playfully as it sounds like it might be, though.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, might as well.
Don't worry. There's enough of me to go
He did.
around. I'm a man of tremendous appetites.
That's the problem.
I don't think they'd volunteer, of course. But it doesn't make me any less curious. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the Gith, what in the hells would she taste like?
Probably chicken. Sorry. I couldn't help it. Something exotic, sure, like Amnin wine, Amnin liqueur.
Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced.
I convinced you to kill someone less useful? Jesus Christ. This is still theoretical, right?
Absolutely. A mere thought experiment.
I don't believe him for a second.
So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be?
Are you really asking which of our companions I'd eat? Gale, no question. I could be tempted to try Lae'zel. If I had to, Shadowheart. Probably will. I'd risk Karlach. You, of course.
I mean, if you
think
want to
the only
flirt,
real
that's the
option-
obvious answer.
Yeah. Might as well.
Oh. I'm flattered. Who knew you had such taste? Unfortunately, all this talk is getting me hungry. I better find something I can actually sink my teeth into.
Good hunting.
Nothing out there will taste as good as the alternatives. But I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
Also, Astarion
talking
is overlooking something. Gale is
Overlooking-
infected with
like-
Netherese magic.
Yeah. That might
His
not
blood
go so
tastes
well
like
for him.
curdled death.
Probably. Hang on one second. I want to see if Astarion has anything to say about the Missouri thing.
So, Will did
There
the
we
right
go.
thing,
Yep.
and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
Listen to us all. Yep. Leave. All right.
Yeah, Astarion would definitely agree with Rule of Acquisition 285. The very last thought the Ferengi want to leave you with in every business deal. To wit, no good deed ever goes unpunished.
Yep. All right.
I'll be honest,
Next.
soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Defying
Are we
his
still in
patron
shared
like
chat,
that
by the
was
way?
extremely dangerous. It was a courageous or very stupid move.
Wouldn't be courage without the risk, would it? I'll figure out a way to make it up to him. What are heroes like? Swords? Shields? Shiny things?
Hilarious. We're still on shared chat, yeah or no?
I
I'm just looking at
believe
my
so.
dashboard and okay, I see. Twitch's dashboard is just fucked.
I hope Mazora flies into the blades of a windmill
Yep, it's
for what
fucked.
she did to Will. Though, I must admit, the new look is a little dashing.
Oh my.
I can't see what the other options are. But I don't need to, you do.
Yeah. It's the usual. I want to talk about your Shar worship. I want to talk about what happened to us. No, we're just going to leave.
Blah, blah, blah. Yep. That should do it. Yeah. Oh no, I gotta talk to Lae'zel. Where's Lae'zel? Lae'zel, where are you? Here you are. You're up here.
The Blade of Frontiers in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath.
I think you just
Still,
did.
It took guts
Remark
to
on
defy
the
that
irony.
petty
Oh.
patron of his. The Blade's sting is real.
Yeah, it is. Leave. All right, cool. Long rest time. Like to go to bed? Yes. Waiting for their players. Other players choosing camp supplies for a long rest.
I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to use one of the supply packs.
Packs, good idea. Yep. Click the pack, it uses what it needs.
It seems to be the perfect
Oh,
night to
no.
spend a little time together. Just you and I. Assuming you haven't changed your mind, of course.
It's Lae'zel time.
Oh, that's interesting, because I'm getting
You've got something with...
Shadowheart.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, see you in a little bit. All right. Dress rehearsal for later in stream in my honor mode run, I guess. Let's go. I'm
Lead
ready.
the way.
So you think. All right. See you in a bit.
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
I'm just going to move my camera off the screen.
Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
I have +3 from charisma. I'm going to try the
Dominant,
intimidation.
Self-centered, savoring another's loss. I like it. To victory. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm sharing with Shadowheart what it's like to be a Githyanki.
Oh, okay.
Whatever
Cool.
I said about your kind before, trust I'll never accuse you of being boring. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting. Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shah, secrecy is everything.
Number
we
2.
sacrifice our own
Last time I
memories
was
in
I
order
really enjoyed
to.
myself.
A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now.
Meanwhile, I'm over here with, do you think your memories will ever come back?
Perhaps. But please, enough
Okay.
about me. Sharing's bad for my complexion. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us.
Lordy. Yeah, that wasn't that bad.
Nearly light. The others will be awake soon. What? I know. But you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night.
So this is funny.
It
Everyone
was just what I
that's
needed.
in your party
She
is now
trails
around
off.
the campfire.
You read an
Succeed an insight
invitation
check.
in her
Very
eyes.
nice. I know where you're at.
Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. GG's.
That didn't hurt, did it? Good to know. For the future. Let's head back. If we must.
Yeah, the scene with Shadowheart is far tamer.
Yeah. All right. Now I just need to get... Oh, Shadowheart wants to talk. Now I just need to get someone to cast, what is that? What's Brenna Knight's song?
All's well, I hope.
She's our alchemist.
Ah, okay.
Of course, unless
You,
something's
though.
the matter.
No. I just wanted to see how you felt after the night we spent together. When we talked and kissed.
I'm butting out. I should know, actually, the first one. One or two, either way.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with you
Obviously.
first.
I can't recall the last time I shared so much with someone. Maybe I never did before. It meant a lot to me. You mean a lot to me. And that was before the kiss.
Oh. Well, I guess 2 is the way to go, so you get more than just that. Cool. 1 then.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship we'll be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well.
All right.
Nice. Okay, how do we go about getting rid of Bloodless on me? Maybe I just don't have Asterion feed on me, although because he can always get happy in the middle of combat.
Or sneaking up behind a creature we're not so fond of and having a little nip.
Yep, exactly. So my question about Brenna, is she capable of casting... Oh, God, what is that? Minor Restoration?
I don't think so. She's a wizard.
Damn. Then no.
I mean, we could hire someone to do that, but...
We could. We could get a hireling for that.
Speaking of which...
My burden, I'll pay for it.
Well, I was just saying... Well, first of all, there is only party funds. And speaking of which...
Oh.
Astarion should really sneak up behind Withers and steal what little money we've paid Withers so far.
Oh,
because he's got a couple of
good
hundred
idea.
of our gold on him.
Let me do that. He's going to clink over here, sneak up behind Withers. Withers is not going to give 2 ripe wet shits. Failed. 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 Success. No, there's not only party funds. I've got a different amount than you do.
Yeah, but ultimately, any amount that we spent, any amount that gets spent, comes out of the collective pool.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. Oh, I got an ad break starting. Egg sack. I'd like to talk about hirelings. Recruit a hireling. Okay, not this guy. Who's this guy? Cleric, yay. There's one
I
for
was
each
say it
class.
doesn't really
correct?
matter, but sure, pick whoever.
All right. Zenith Bursel. Edit appearance. Oh, that's different. Let's randomize this shit. That makes sense. I'm good with that. I could rename him.
Is it really worth the effort if
really.
all we're doing is having him cast Lesser Restoration on you every morning
Not really.
because
Venture for it.
Astarion had a nip?
Yeah.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
Why are you talking like that?
This soul remembers its invective, but remembers not its tongue.
Though spoken with a different voice, you recognize the eloquent drawl of Withers, the wraith that summoned the hireling.
Interesting.
They are but echoes. They recall not a manner of speech. Thus I lent them my rhetoric.
I'm surprised you have nothing
To
better to
speak
do,
thusly
yeah.
takes little of my effort. Besides, what better use is there of time than discourse?
Fair enough. Why do the hirelings need to speak?
Because you needed to speak to it. Because it feels correct. Fitting.
I have other matters to ask of this hireling.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
I mean, honestly, you want to go with this for the moment because you want it to you want to have them cast some spells on you.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
I was just hoping it was like right away. Oh. How do I do this?
If you scroll down, they're in your party.
Oh, I see that. Never mind.
You're going to need to level them up so that they have access to the proper level
I see
of
that
spells.
Now. What cleric? Light domain. Let's go life domain. Oh, it doesn't really matter. All right. No. Yes. No. Hang on. Accept. Pair of spells. Here we go. Lesser restoration. Perfect. Aid. Seems good. Gained a cantrip. New feat. Cantrip. Holy ward. 2 turns. Doesn't matter. Sure. Repair spells. Seems good. Ward an ally. Gain resistance to all damage. For each time I take the same amount of damage. Huh. That would be cheesy. Let's not do that.
What?
Warding bond.
Oh, yeah.
Don't need it. Not gonna bother.
Depends on what
Feet.
difficulty you're playing on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and with 2 full 4-person parties, even on tactician. So, what do you figure?
I mean, they're a cleric. We can swap their spells around as needed. Don't get
I mean,
lost
as far
in
as
the
feats
minutia.
are concerned.
Huh?
Feats. Feet.
Oh. I mean, either ability score. We're never using them in combat. So
Right.
either ability
improvement,
score,
probably the
attribute,
best.
constitution, so that they have more hit points if we want to warding bond somebody, or ability score, wisdom, so that they have more spells they can memorize. So, I mean,
How about both of them? One of each. Sounds good to me. Okay.
okay.
Sweet. Now, if you wouldn't mind, sir. Excellent.
And then you just tell Withers, you talk to them and basically tell them return to camp.
Yep.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
I have no use for this hireling. Return this vessel to my camp, Withers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thou
if
art
you
the
say I have
master,
no more use
so
for this
shall it be.
hireling, then they leave the party.
They disappear.
They disappear. Yeah.
Yep. Got it. All right. Cool. All right. It is now 11. Well, 10:40 for me. 11:40 for you.
Yeah.
Are you still going, or?
Well, we're gonna leave camp. We're gonna talk to.
Lamps, lads! Sealed lamps! Don't want open flames where we're going.
We're gonna talk to
Oh,
Zaris,
yeah,
and we're
what's her
gonna
face?
finish off the
For
quest.
saving my people.
Sounds
the
good.
Zentarim look out for their own, even if it's Rugen. Here's your coin, as promised. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now, but don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon.
Rebel, what are you planning to do?
Someone kidnapped a duke. Right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
All right.
Nice.
So we got Herald, which when you do damage to a target with a ranged weapon, it must succeed a charisma saving throw or be baned for 2 turns. And it's got a +1 weapon enchantment. So I'm going to hit accept, and then I'm going to send that to Astarion, because trust me on this, him having that is very good.
Yeah, let me see. 5 to 14 versus 4 to 11. Yeah, much better. Oh, and yep, very good.
Up the pace.
Ooh, it looks amazing too. Very
cool. Yeah, it does.
All right, sick.
All right.
Have we freed the artist?
I don't believe we have.
Okay. Well, let's talk with the wheeler dealer down here then.
Strip this place bare.
He might be pricey, but I'm charismatic.
If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
You have a pet artist?
Let's say we're his patrons, yeah? Found him wandering the wilds alone. He needs protection. And if his paintings cover our costs, so much the better, eh?
Protection, this sounds a bit more like kidnapping.
Are you looking to buy him? I'm open to offers, mate. Threats? Not so much.
Ooh, if he's talented as you say, someone will be looking for him. Charisma persuasion proficiency versus intimidation. The intimidation one has a very nice little dialogue with it, but it's a higher roll. I'm going to go with the persuasion. If he's as talented as you say, someone will be looking for him. Oh, damn, that's a 20. Okay. 20 difficulty class. Thank you. Easy.
Never didn't have it.
These artsy tossers always have friends in high places. That's why they're valuable. But, yeah, might be we've drawn enough attention to this place. Take the moany bastard, if he means that much to you. That is crap would sell anyway.
Brother, you were just talking him up. Talking to Oscar.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch?
What did I fetch?
No, don't tell me.
Trying to listen and share private moments.
One's true value.
Hang on.
Well, you should at least know what you've paid.
I checked the box. Can you listen in or no?
No, checking it makes it private. You need to uncheck it.
Let me uncheck it. Okay. Can you listen in now? It's unchecked.
Yeah, I'm listening in.
Okay, good. So maybe before you had to check it and then uncheck it for me to be able to listen in.
Possibly.
Okay. I am the Oscar Fevers at your service. I've never heard of you.
I mean, if you really want to if you really want to see him deflate, you can say that, but that's probably mean.
Yeah, it is. I'll be cordial. There's no point in being an ass. And I'm Shimonia Associate.
I'm in your debt, as is my patron. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little falling out.
Shimona.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
Your Lady Janeth's runaway groom?
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame, my patron, there was another woman. One I planned to spend my life with. But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, well, it felt only right to mention my past. Right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside, to paint and to clear my head, to choose, I suppose.
A truly horrifying dilemma, said very sarcastically. And what choice did you make?
Oh, absolutely none. Fame and wealth suit me very well, no doubt. And yet, I think of that first love, and I hesitate. Likely I'm going mad. Regardless, we have more immediate concerns. Your reward once I've returned to the city.
Oh, wow.
Say,
Okay.
I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some.
Can we afford to give him 200?
Probably. Do we want to give him 200?
Should I?
I have no idea. I've never gotten that far.
It's just extra dialogue. Oh, okay. I'm curious what effect it has.
A hero to the hilt. Seek me out in the city. Truly. Beneath my brush, you'll live forever. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
Reward show inventory? What? What did he give us?
I miss watching your artist paint.
I made a bucket of coins off him. When
Huh?
I get back to the gate, I'll take
That's
you to the
weird.
museum.
They got paintings in those.
A few.
Why am I seeing a reward thing on your screen? On your character?
I have no idea.
That's bizarre. Oh, I want to trade with this guy now.
Well,
Oh, you
don't
do.
you
You're doing
cut
it.
a fine figure. If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroic
Didn't we just do this?
Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Did.
All right. Oh, right. That's
have
what
to
I
do
was
the
coming
thing.
over here to look at. So.
He's got some
grief.
good stuff.
Yeah.
This is why I asked about the 200.
Well, we don't need Giant Breaker necessarily. However,
Yes.
I feel like Gale would do really well with the Jolty vest since he's going to be lightning. He's going to be doing a lot of lightning.
Yeah,
stuff.
That makes sense.
And then
A lot better
I'll
than
take
the
the
armor he's
I'll
in.
take the armor that I gave him and give it to Karlak.
Yep. What armor
God,
did you
no,
have Gale in
no,
right
never
now?
mind. We're not buying the Jolty vest right now.
Why? Too much?
Because it's
It's a lot, isn't it?
969 gold, and the grand total that we have is 1,160.
True. Okay. Yeah, no, that's too much.
Yeah. The Titan string bow is also really good. It's not better, in my opinion. It's not better on Astarion, in no small part because currently Astarion has negative strength. But it would work reasonably well on either Karlak or Lae'zel.
Okay. We could put it on Lae'zel. Although I've already got one character with a very nice ranged weapon. Maybe
Yeah,
you should get.
we can also
put that on Karlach. Yeah.
I'm not sure at what point they actually clear out, or if they ever do. So we don't have to make the decision right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they actually clear out ever. Until you're leaving for Act 2. And then, yeah, I think once you leave for Act 2 they clear out, but I could be wrong. They take most of their shit with them too.
I hope the fist tries to storm in. I want to see those traps in action.
All right. Well, it's about 10 to midnight where I am, and I've been up since 9 a.m. And
you should get some sleep, sir.
I was gonna say I'm getting a little bit tired, and I got.
Should we set up for where we're gonna be next time?
Well, that's the thing is, I don't know that we know where we're gonna be next time because we have a number of options, including but not limited to, we can go through the illusory wall into the Underdark, and there is a bunch of supplies down there, as well as at least getting started on some of the Underdark related things. Although we do need to be careful because
yeah, we're still hideously outclassed for down there, even being a double-sized party, if not more. I think the better thing to do might be for us to either start Goblin Camp. Why don't we just I kind of feel like Goblin
also,
Camp
whilst we're all standing around together.
Yeah.
Let me see here. There we go.
Loring Stroder.
Make absolutely certain I get everybody, including the familiars.
Yep.
All right.
Looking ahead.
I don't know that Shovel got it.
She did.
Nope, Shovel got it. Never mind. Yay.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and hit save, and we can figure out where exactly we want to go next time.
I'm gonna head to Blighted Village.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Because that's sort of a good jumping off point.
All right. Sounds like a plan. I will. I will talk to you later.
Main menu. Yes. Have yourself a good night, dude. Thanks for the game.
Yep. All right.
All right. Leaving the call. Sleep well, dude.
All right, folks. That's going to do it for stream this evening. Hopefully we'll be back. Actually, hopefully I'll be back over the weekend playing some Monster Hunter Wilds. As for our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, hopefully we'll be back Wednesday to do that. I look forward to seeing everybody next time, and until then, get some rest.